this is Nancy from Tales of the Ravenous Reader, and look who I have here. I have Andrew Shvarts, who wrote this lovely novel here, Royal Bastards. We're having his book launch at Kepler's today. So excited. And I really, really love this book. It's so good.
Oh.
I loved it so much. I recently read in an interview that you compared it to Game of Thrones meets The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
So what was inspiration for this novel?
So I basically had two ideas I was working on, and I couldn't make either one work. And one idea was, this. I wanted to make like a Game of Thrones young adult series, like a fantasy novel that with that sort of violence and intrigue and feuding families, but just focused on the teen characters. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't find the plot for it. And then I had a plot, which is a contemporary story that was basically like, what if the Breakfast Club got framed for murder? Like, what if, like, a bunch of teens got in a situation, they're all from different cliques, they're all totally different, see something they shouldn't be, and they gotta go on the run together. And I had these two ideas, and crown down.
Crown's down, crown's fallen. Sorry, I don't know how this is gonna work. Maybe I don't need the crown. It's okay, it's alright. Okay, continue, I'm sorry.
No. It's a crown emergency. So I had these two ideas, and I couldn't figure either one out. And then one day I was like, wait, this is just one idea. Mm-hmm. I have a plot for one book, a setting for another book. I combined them, and it was like a light bulb going off that it made so much sense in this world.
Ding.
And then I was like, yeah, what kind of teens would have to go on the run? Oh, what if they were a bunch of bastards? And all right, we got a double crown situation.
Okay, no crowns. Okay.
But anyway, and then that was inspiration. And then as soon as I thought of that, it was just the whole story came to me so quickly.
Yeah, that was awesome. Loved it. Which of your characters are you most similar or different from?
Ooh, well, I am very different. The one I'm most different from definitely is Zal, the warrior, because he's very stoic and he's very guarded and he's got a lot of pain inside that he hides behind a strong front. And I'm very loud and very emotional and, just throw everything in the first person I meet. Mm-hmm. So that was definitely the character I was most different from in terms of, and the one I had the hardest time writing, just in terms of understanding and getting into the mindset of someone who hides everything and who puts up these thick walls to protect themselves and doesn't open up unless, it feels very, very comfortable with someone.
And he sounds awesome on the audiobooks.
He's also
very intense.
He's also like a total warrior badass, and I trip over my feet twice a day. So
all the time for me. So, you work as a video game writer and producer and designer. So how do you think that working in the video game industry helped you with writing this book?
Well, I mean, I think that in general, working in the video game industry is what made me discover and fall in love with young adult writing. Because the company I work for makes basically games for the young adult audience. And, when I graduated college, I'm like, I'm going to be the next Stephen King and write all these dark, violent horror novels, and there was no traction on any of them. And then I got this job where they were like, oh, we write video games, but they're basically middle-grade romantic comedies. And it was the opposite of anything I'd ever done, but once I started, I discovered I loved it. I loved the dialogue, I loved writing young, I liked the characters and the romance and that. So I guess that's more this job specifically. Generally, I think that I'd say the best part of writing video games is that it made me write fast, and it made me write a wide variety of genres and styles. We do weekly episodes for our game, so I think my general productivity and the scope of what I write and can write and am interested in has hugely expanded writing for games.
Awesome. So now that you've accomplished this amazing adventure, can you tell us what you're working on next?
Yes, I just sent the sequel to Royal Bastards off to my editor. So right now I'm enjoying a beautiful few weeks off before I hear back on revisions. And then it's a trilogy, so there'll be another sequel after that I'm probably going to start in a few months once I finish revisions. Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for spending some time with us today. We hope it was painless for you. So everybody out there, make sure to come and get it. It's so good. It's, if you love a good adventure with some ragtag teens trying to clear their names and everything, it's just perfect. Royal Bastards. You'll love it. Bye.